This is the best restaurant in all of India, and this is Delhi street food. We're MADison and iVEN, and in today's madventure, we're going to be comparing the food at one of the biggest and busiest markets in all of Delhi to one of the city's most luxurious dining experiences. I seriously can't wait to take a bite of all that we have in store for us today, so let's go. Namaste from Delhi! We are very excited to be really getting some good, delicious street food today. We are here in Old Delhi. We are in the Chandi Chowk market in the Chowk Bazaar. Chandi Chowk market is one of the biggest markets in all of Delhi. It's one of the best, one of the oldest. And we're going to be getting lots of food while we're here, seeing all of the sights. But it has it's the inception of markets. There are markets within the market. And this area that we're in, the Chowri area, is known for its paper goods, its wedding invitations, all sorts of stuff. But we are starting off with some traditional breakfast foods. This is halwa nagori. So you break it open, you put some of this sweet deliciousness inside. There's lots of honking here because driving in India is a very impressive dance. Everybody honks to let people know where they are, make sure they increase their awareness, and it's so impressive. I could never drive here. So this should be a sweet breakfast. I'm very excited. That's so good. There's this delicious bread here on the outside. There's fried deliciousness. Then this is a semolina yummy halwa. So it's this sweet semolina sort of thing, but it's not overly sweet. This is it's perfect for breakfast. Sweet and grainy and soft and it's really yummy.
Almost like a toast and jam sort of situation, but the halwa, the semolina flour, has this nice grittiness to it, where you're getting a bit of texture as well. I appreciate how lightly sweet that is. It's almost like a honey honey Cheerios level of sweetness, right? So nothing is gonna overwhelm your palate, but my mom makes a very good halwa, but I don't think my mom has served it for breakfast with a puri like this. Very nice. But I am a savory boy. A puri is the type of bread, round and fluffed like this. Fried as well. Very light, good for breakfast. I do taste fennel already, and a good amount of spice. My favorite things about Indian food is that there's spice in everything. I started with the potato dish. Potato slow cooked in there. It's holding so much flavor in the potato itself. You don't need caffeine. You just have spicy food, and it gets your endorphins going, gets your heart rate going. Nice way to wake up. I can have this bread by itself. I gotta try the chickpeas as well. There is no cream in there, but it has this creamy texture just from how long the chickpeas have been cooked and how soft they've gotten. Very good. And again, spices, so many different flavors in it. It's so hard to distinguish the individual ones. It's such a rich, nice flavor. This one less hot than the other one. Very savory, very umami. It makes you keeps you coming back for more, wanting more. I've just been talking to you and finishing this off right here.
Let's not finish it off. Potato. That's so good. Oh my god. It's spicy and rich. And then this is the perfect complement and perfect spoon to get that into it. This in and of itself has so many herbs and flavors going on inside of it. This is fantastic. Wow. This is probably one of the best breakfasts I've ever had. Chickpeas with just the right amount of herbs and spices going on in it. It has this freshness to it and richness, all brought together with this delicious bread. Wow. Dang. This market is already off to a great start. This food is absolutely fantastic. I'm so excited for today. Delhi is known for their street food, and I can already see why. Now we're taking our first auto rickshaw to the Red Fort. a fort built by the Mughal Empire in the 1630s. It's cool because the fort looks so ancient, but it's actually the reason this entire market we're exploring today exists. This market was started in the 1650s and designed by the Mughal princess whose parents are behind the whole Taj Mahal love story. Small world. If you caught last week's video where we went to the Taj Mahal, I've been asked a lot for pictures since we got here. But here at Red Fort, it was on an all new level. Literally, iVEN put the camera down because we were so overwhelmed. I have to have posed with 30 to 40 people. And now, with a new appreciation for why the market exists, it's time to re-enter it for some more food, starting with jalebi, baby.
We went to old famous jalebi wala and got, of course, a jalebi, because what else do you get at old famous jalebi wala? So if you've never had a jalebi before, it's kind of like a funnel cake vibe. Like they twist the dough and fry it, but it hardens up, and then they soak it in this delicious, like, simple syrup, kind of your crunchy funnel cake situation. It's just like, it's like the sweetest donut that you could ever have, paired with just like this delicious crunchiness. But yeah, it's like crunchy bread on the outside. On the inside, it's like your juicy, soaked deliciousness. I mean, look at it. It's like very fried, very syrupy. It is so sweet. And the thing with jalebis is you have to eat them warm. So this one is still served warm, it is fresh, and it is delicious.
I've had my fair share of jalebis. Noticing right off the bat, not as orange as some of them are. It's because less food coloring, more natural. I do like this one better. It's excellent. It's all in the freshness. I mean, there are so many people at the store. There's a constant flow. Like, just between the time like MADison and I have been recording, we've seen like 20, 30 people go through. So that flow keeps it nice and fresh. Absolutely delicious.
Speaking of delicious, it is time to head to an alley known for its delicious breads for over 150 years. Paratha Wali Gully was once home to over 20 paratha shops. There are a lot fewer now, but it is still just as legendary. We ended up at Gaya Prasad, a shop that started in 1872 and has been passed down 6 generations.
I got the bindi or okra paratha. This place has been around for well over 100 years. It started in, I think, 1876. So you know they're doing something right. But yeah, okra is one of my favorite vegetables, and it's so popular in the Indian dishes. And I'm so excited to be like eating more and more okra while we're here. This is delicious. And there's like a fried okra vibe, you know, because like if you eat fried okra, it's okra breaded and fried, and this is okra in bread and fried, you know, like the ratio is a little different, I think, more bread than there is in fried okra, but like it really is actually super similar, just with some more delicious spices, with some more cumin, with some more turmeric and yummy deliciousness. Honestly, like cayenne, which I think sometimes you put in fried okra as well, like it's very good.
Now we're headed to our final section of the market, Kari Beoli, Asia's largest spice market. The amount of spices being sold here wholesale is incredible. Spices piled high on carts, wheelbarrows, and heads. It's amazing. We're buying some cinnamon for a friend at this shop where they're telling us a bit more about the popular Indian spices.
This one is the cinnamon from Sri Lanka. This one is from India. This one is your long pepper. In India, there are 6 different kinds of pepper.
We just walked past the India Gate, and now we're walking through, what is basically the National Mall. If you live in the US and you've ever been to Washington, D.C., the National Mall has all of the government buildings around it on all sides. It's just this beautiful area to just walk through, and it's like nice and clean, and this is very much the same as that. So it's definitely a breath of fresh air from the marketplace, which was a little crowded and hectic, but so beautiful. Oh my gosh, like the smells, the food that we ate, and the colorful, just absolutely amazing
things all around you. Like I can't even think of specific things to say because it was a little bit sensory overload.
Yeah,
but
that's exactly what I was gonna say.
yeah, this is awesome. Yeah, it's just a beautiful sunset walk along the, I don't know what it's called, but to me, the National Mall out front of India Gate.
Good evening from Delhi. We are so excited. Yesterday we balled out hard on the street food. We had some incredible food, like literally some of the best things I have eaten. Probably one of the best breakfasts of my entire life. Yesterday we were spending minimal money. Today we
Balling
are
on a budget.
out. Balling on a budget, now we're just balling.
Straight balling.
We are at Indian Accent, which is in the top 100 restaurants in the entire world, the top 25 restaurants in all of Asia, and is the #1 restaurant in India. We are hoping to be tasting all sorts of delicious things. There's a great tasting menu here. I am so excited. Like literally from the moment that we started planning this trip, I was like, Indian Accent, like we are coming here.
Walking into like the hotel that this is a part of as well, the service, the smiles, just gives you this nice kind of relaxed but like well taken care of vibe.
So the food we ate yesterday was absolutely incredible and so inexpensive, like $1 for the best breakfast of my entire life. This place is over $40 a person. Is it worth 40 times the price? We'll see. And if you guys caught our video at 11 Madison Park, like we just did a tasting menu in New York City a few weeks ago, in our video a few weeks ago, and we don't usually treat ourselves to stuff like this. So like the fact that we're getting it twice within
Just a week
month,
or two, yeah.
Like this is so exciting.
Ooh, it's so tender.
Is it really good?
Crispy on the outside. It's almost like a sweet glaze that it has.
We said mango, right?
It's so tender. Yeah, mango. You taste that. And there's the dried mango, sun-dried mango on top.
This pomegranate popsicle with a sulfuric cuminy spice is weirdly delicious. The sauce on the seafood I would gladly eat every day forever. This truly is a lovely treat yourself sort of experience that would cost 3 times the price in the USA. To finish the night, we are at Sidecar, the 26th best bar in the world. The drinks are all based on the bartender's life and experiences growing up in India and are so creative. I even got one with copper in it that is so unique and delicious. What an amazing and delicious madventure overall, from the streets to the luxury hotels to a bar. India is full of absolutely delicious food. If you're visiting Delhi and only have time for one, I'd say the street food is definitely the more important Delhi experience, but if you are looking to treat yourself to a peaceful dining experience, you can't pass up visiting one of the top restaurants in the world. Thanks for joining us. Please like and subscribe. Join us next week when we head to Jaipur for a big Indian wedding. And until then, remember to live your own madventure.